Hello, my name is Dr. Oleg Drut. I'm orthodontist. I'm a clinical director of diamond braces. And congratulations, it's a great product you got. Invisalign, great product, works very well as long as you follow the doctor's instructions. So the success of treatment is really dependent on you, okay? Remember, you made a great decision choosing Invisalign. So in this video, I'm going to explain the basic common instructions, how to take care of Invisalign, how to wear them, and all possible issues that can arise during the treatment. So let's talk about the wearing. Anyway, every case is different, so listen to your doctor's instructions. But generally speaking, each aligner has to be worn for about 7 days, okay? Unless otherwise prescribed by your doctor, and about 22 hours a day. Remember, not just at nighttime. 22 hours a day, that's a key, okay, to successful outcome. Now, what you cannot do with aligners, definitely no eating with them, and no drinking. Water's fine, water doesn't have a sugar, right? But any sweet drinks such as soda or wine, if you drink some wine or soda, make sure you remove the aligners and rinse out after that, because what happens if the sugar comes between the aligner and the teeth, it can cause some issues with your teeth. So it's important not to drink any drinks containing sugar, okay? No sweet drinks. Water is fine. Now, hot tea, not very hot, okay? No sugar, right? Or coffee. Now, but the key is rinse out after drinking, okay? Or eating. Rinse out and then put them back. You have to get used to them, really. That's what it is. Especially first week. First week, second week, it might be a little tough, but then you get used to it. But it's still much easier with braces than with braces, right? With braces, it's much more adjustments in your lifestyle. With aligners, less adjustments. Simple like that, okay? Remember, the mouth is a very sensitive part of your body, so you buy new shoes, so you have to get used to them. Think about that, right? With aligners, it's in your mouth, you really have to get used to them. Especially first a couple of days, it's a critical period it's adjustment period. Now, so how to put them on and remove them. So my suggestion, always remove them from the back, okay? If you remove them, always from the back, and then put them back. Never remove them from the front, okay? Why it's important? Why it's important? When you remove them from the front, like this, you can damage your gum, okay? So it's important that you put your finger, clean fingers obviously, from the back and just peel them off, okay? Peel them off. Do not do it from the front, okay? Same in the lower, and then put them on. Again, practice, and then it's going to be much better when you practice, really, okay? So now, as I said, a couple of tools we have here that I suggest. Gel-Kam. You can buy them on Amazon. Great product. What you do with them? Before you go to bed, right? Before you go to bed, I suggest you brush your teeth with this, spit out, don't rinse out, and put the aligners over this, okay? So over the Gel-Kam paste. It contains special solution, right? Like a fluoride solution that protects your enamel from decalcification. It's a great product that protects your enamel. So just to repeat it, brush your teeth before you go to bed, spit out, don't rinse out, and put them back, okay? Put them back. The aligners over this. Now, we're going to give you bleaching paste. Now, with bleaching, it's a great product. With Invisalign, you can do bleaching, okay? It's just like this. Again, in this situation, we have a solution, 20% solution, or you can buy on Amazon. They're not expensive, okay? Now, some people feel sensitivity, so when you fill out the trays, the aligners, don't just, maybe 1/3 of the aligner in the front, not more than that, and then put them overnight, okay? If you feel sensitivity, then do a few hours a day only. Don't do it overnight. So everybody is different. Some people are more sensitive than the others, okay? So again, my suggestion, start for a couple of hours and see if it's not sensitive, and then you can do overnight, okay? If you run out of this, you can buy them on Amazon, okay? That's not a big deal, right? This is a great cleaning solution for the aligners. It also contains peroxide. So what you do, you spray inside of the aligners, okay? In the morning for a couple of minutes, okay? Read the instructions, and it will clean them up, okay? So in other words, it destroys the bacteria that accumulates inside of those aligners. But remember, you change them once a week, so they don't get worn out or dirty, okay, really. But clean them with water, even with a toothbrush, okay, with paste, and just run through the cold water and then put them back. But this solution is also great just to kill all the bacteria that or germs that accumulate in those aligners, okay? So what happens if you lose an aligner? Now, we usually give about 10, 12 aligners at a time, right? What happens if you lose them? If you lose an aligner, and it happens sometimes, you lose a liner, you go to eat something, you put them in never put them in a napkin, by the way. That's why we have a box here. Always put them in a box if you go to a restaurant to eat something, right? But if you, for any reasons, your dog ate them or you lost them, go to the next one. Right away, go to the next one. Usually the next one will fit. If for any reasons you don't have the next one, or if for any reason if the next one doesn't fit properly, then go to the previous one. That's why it's important to keep the previous one. Don't disregard, don't throw this away, the previous one, okay? And as you notice, those numbers are right here. So they come by numbers, those aligners. It says Invisalign, you have, you have your name here basically and the numbers. So just keep the one that previously you wore, okay? Don't throw them away in case you lose the one that you wear, okay? So again, if the next one doesn't fit, or if you don't have the next one, go to the previous one, okay? To make, and then you call us and come back basically to for new skin, or we have your aligners in storage, right? So again, just to repeat it, if you lose a liner for any reasons, go to the next one. If you don't have a next one, or the next one doesn't fit, go to the previous one, okay? That's all. Let's say you have 12 aligners, you go to number 12 now, and then for some reasons you cannot make an appointment. And it's already been a week, and you wear this number 12, you don't have an appointment, make sure you wear the number 12 until you come to the office, okay? For the doctor to check. Or at least wear them nighttime to make sure the teeth don't shift back, okay? Because what's going to happen, if you stop wearing them, the teeth can shift back, and then number 13 will not fit in your mouth. Simple like that. What you can expect first a couple of weeks. Remember, changes, each aligner will move the teeth 0.2, 0.3 millimeters. So the changes are slow, but as long as the aligners fit, they work. Remember this. Now, during the first or second week sometimes, you might experience some discomfort, which is absolutely normal, okay? And sometimes you're going to experience some spaces between the teeth. It's also normal and it's expected, okay? But don't expect changes overnight. It's just not going to happen, okay? It's not going to happen. Changes are slow, but if the aligners are fitting, they're working. Just be patient, okay? It's an investment in your health, remember this. And it's a good investment, okay? Great smile, healthy smile, it means healthy body, okay? Simple like that. So remember, some discomfort, it's normal, especially at the beginning, okay? Now, spaces are also normal when you wear them. Now, you might notice you have attachments on your teeth. Sometimes, and we put extra attachments, more than we need, okay? So, and those attachments sometimes break, and that's expected. It's expected. Again, we don't drill your teeth, so those attachments are just like a buttons on your teeth. So if you lose one or two attachments, it's not an emergency, but make sure you wear the aligners. That's the key. What is emergency? When a aligner is not fitting properly. That's an emergency. What's an emergency? When you lost the aligner, you don't have the next one or the previous one. That's an emergency. You better come to the office sooner, okay? So we can order new aligners or give you the retainers to hold the results. But attachment loss is not an emergency. Let's say a doctor prescribes you rubber bands for overbite or underbite correction, okay? And those rubber bands are attached to the buttons. If the button breaks, okay, you stop wearing rubber bands, and then you can contact us. So you'll have to come to the office just to replace the button if the doctor says so. Or sometimes you just stop wearing rubber bands and keep wearing the aligners, okay? So the rubber bands, they attach to the button. Not everyone has to wear rubber bands, obviously, but if your case requires rubber bands, make sure you wear them as prescribed by the doctor, okay? But if that button breaks, it happens because it's very sensitive in the mouth, you just stop rubber bands on one side, okay? And you can continue on the other side if you have rubber bands on both sides. Or contact us, okay? And we can help you to replace that button, okay? So those are overview of the, of the whole situation. Now, sometimes when you put a liner and you have a gum irritation, it happens too, especially when the end of the liner is pressing against your gum. Very simple solution for that. Take a nail file and just file that area, okay, where the gums are sensitive. Or take a small scissors like this and just trim that aligner. It's not going to break, okay? This is easy solution. Again, some gum irritation happens, okay? So just trim it, the end of those aligners, and they can still work. They can be working. Not a big deal, okay? Not a big deal. Remember this. So those simple stuff you can do at home, really, but most importantly, you have to remember, no eating, okay, with them, okay? Brushing the teeth is a must, okay? It's a must. No drinking with them, okay? If you drink with them sometimes, I understand you go to the restaurant, you drink a glass of wine, better to remove them. And then if for any reasons you drink something sweet, okay, like a soda or Pepsi or Coke, and then you don't remove them, use a straw. It's better this way, but then when you have a chance, remove them and rinse out and put them back, okay? This is important. Don't let the sugar accumulate between the aligners and the teeth and it can damage your enamel, okay? That's sugar, okay? Because remember, saliva doesn't bath your teeth when you have the aligners. That's why the sugar can cause damaging effect on your enamel. That's why it's important to remove them, rinse out, put them back, okay? That's a key. Okay, now, when you brush your teeth, let's say your gums start bleeding. It means there is a sign of inflammation, and brush that area even more. And my suggestion, use water floss, water pick, and brushing, and a floss, okay? You remove the aligners, brush, floss, put them back, okay? And nighttime, use the Gel-Kam, buy them on Amazon, it's readily available, and one box can last you for a year, okay? Again, small amount on a toothbrush, brush, spit out, put it back, done, okay? Nighttime. Now, let's say a doctor tells you to wear the aligners once and change them once a week. Let's say that's what usually the protocols are. My suggestion, change them before you go to bed. Let's say this is the last day. Before you go to bed, go to the next one. That's going to decrease the sensitivity, okay, when you change the aligners in between, right? That's better to do it before you go to bed. So this basically overall instructions. Any questions, contact us, okay? info@diamondbraces.com. You can always have access to the doctor, either online or in the office. We're readily available to help you to have successful treatment. It's in our common interest. You have to be happy with the results, and we try to do our best to make you happy, guys, with the results, okay, with the outcome, with the whole experience. But expect a couple of weeks discomfort. That's something new in your mouth, right? So that's why I think it's important to be patient, okay, patient. And if anything, call us, our patient representative, more than happy, client services to answer the questions, 201-308-8181, 201-308-8181. That's our phone number. Call us at any time or email info@diamondbraces.com. Thank you very much, guys, and good luck, and you're making the right decision to choose aligners Invisalign, okay? Thank you.